Hello and welcome to CityScopes. I'm your host, Scott Kurland, Executive Director of LTV. And every month we bring you a different topic about what's happening in Leominster. And every year, this same event happens that's been going on for almost 30 years. We're talking with the Rotary Club about Breakfast for the Bands, and joining me is Louise and John from the Rotary Club. Both, thank you for being here. And you brought guests too. Who did you bring?
I'm Elias Sedalis. I'm the drum major of the Leominster Marching Blue Devils.
And I'm Talia Crowden. I am a soloist in the Marching Blue Devils.
So every year you've been organizing this wonderful event, and we have a full itinerary to go over of everything that's going to be happening. What I wanted to talk with you first, John, and Louise, is the placemats, because that is one thing that the community helps organize. Their names, any business who helps out and sponsors this event can get on the placemats. Do we have that graphic, Valerie, that we could bring up, please? And we have the placemats right there. This is from last year's Breakfast for the Bands, and that was held in Fitchburg. This year it's being held in Leominster, is that correct?
That's correct.
Alrighty, so John, what goes into planning this? John or Louise, either one of you can answer.
Well, I've been doing it since before these two were alive. And what goes into it is, one, we solicit sponsors for the placemat. We have different levels of contribution, which gets them different levels of tickets to disperse. And we have to arrange the food. All the food is donated. In Leominster and in Fitchburg, the cafeterias, which some people don't realize, those are operated by private businesses, and they provide a certain amount of food for us. The rest is donated outside. We have various vendors. We have about 10 vendors just donating bacon and fruit, things like that. So we use our placemat to basically recognize those people at different levels. You'll see the type styles are different sizes and the layouts are different. And we, in the higher categories of vendors, we ask them if they would give us a company banner so we can hang the banner in the cafeteria during the event. We also have a raffle of, I'll let you talk about the raffle. You're always involved in it.
Alrighty. Our raffle is, again, all businesses contribute, gift baskets, tickets, whatever they want. We usually have a very generous community with items of great variety, and you buy tickets and we raffle them off, and you might be a lucky winner.
Oh, wow. So I'm going to switch over to our high school students. So how long have you been playing?
I've been playing, so I play the saxophone. I started on alto saxophone. I've been playing since 5th grade, and I'm in 12th grade now, so about 7 years. I switched over to the bari sax in 6th grade. That's like a large saxophone. Yep. I really like the saxophone, and just marching band is a great way to meet people who have the same interests, so that's why I joined.
And have you been playing at Breakfast for the Bands since freshman year? Or?
Yeah, since freshman year, because I joined my 8th grade year, but that was during COVID, so yeah. We didn't really do a lot of these activities that we're doing now.
So what's it like for an event like this for you?
It's really nice. The Fitchburg band is amazing. They're very nice to us. I know that there's a lot of rivalries, but the bands tend to stick together. So, yeah, it's really nice. The food is really good. It's in the morning, but that's fine. You know, waking up is pretty nice. But I like it usually.
Talia?
I've been playing clarinet since 5th grade, and I'm in 11th now, so that's like 6 years. I don't know. I think I took a break one year of my life. But I've been sprouting off. I've been trying to sprout off into newer and different instruments. Like I've been trying to pick up trombone and guitar here and there. But yeah, I play clarinet. Yeah.
And how many breakfasts for the bands have you been at?
This is my second season, but that means like the last breakfast with the bands was my first and like only so far. But even that being like my first experience, it was amazing.
And you guys have a full set list to play. So when does practicing for that, is it different than what you normally play, or is it around the same?
We play show chunks from our show. We're not going to be, moving around in the cafeteria or the gym, wherever we're going to be. So we play chunks of our show that we learn we start learning our show in August. But we also have tunes, just like short tunes that we play, like Hot to Go, we play that song. We learn those, sporadically. We take about a rehearsal, and we use those kind of just to fill time.
Now, they brought up an excellent point, John. Where is this year? It's in Leominster. Is it going to be in Appleseeds? Is it going to be in the cafeteria? Where is the event going to be this year?
Well, the event's going to be in the main cafeteria, which is 2 rooms. Mm-hmm. And normally we have the bands in one room and the all the dining in the other room. And the band director has just talked to me. He may be moving the band out of that room to a location where we can still hear the music, but allow us to have more seating. Because last year in Fitchburg, we moved from the cafeteria to the gym. We were able to put a big curtain up, and we served all the food, and we had all the music in the gym. So we may do a little change in the logistics.
So how can people get involved with you? Basically, we've been talking about the placemats. If people want to help sponsor this event and reach out to you, how can they do so?
Oh, how about if we bring up the letter?
Alrighty. That has all the information of what sponsorship level they want to do,
That's right.
where they can sign up, company name, etc.
Correct. Probably the best thing to do is contact Dean Valier. His phone number's on that screen. And
We
or send
actually
him
have
an
his email address.
Email. So contact
So for more
Dean.
information, contact Dean.
That's right. He takes care of all the sponsors, ticketing and distributing tickets to the sponsors. So that's his job, and he and his office staff do a really good job with it.
So, Louise, if you don't mind, can you go over what the menu is going to be like for this year?
Oh, yeah. It's usually a lot of food. Let's see, we have pancakes, we have scrambled eggs, sausage and bacon, French toast, hash browns. Of course, we have coffee, toast and butter, and we have assorted fruit.
So, you also have in this list servers and basically people who are going to be cutting the fruit for everyone. This is an all hands on deck for the Fitchburg and Leominster Rotary Club.
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay, so with that, it takes a lot of people to make this happen.
Yes.
Can you talk about how long from last year, when did you start planning this one?
We normally have our first meeting late August. And at that point in time, we determine the prices for different things. We determine the layout for the placemat, and then we finalize the letter, and we start mailing that letter usually by the first week in September.
What's been the response this year so far?
So far, I think we've probably got about 60% of the previous players already on our list.
That's wonderful. So your deadline, the reason why this is going out today, the day that we are recording this, is because you have a deadline of November 15th. Is that correct?
That's about when we want to get the ads in the mail, and if somebody can't get it in the mail, they can contact us, and say, it's on the way. And
Now, they mentioned what they like about doing this event. What do you like about doing this event?
Oh, it's bringing the students. It's for the students. Any youth group that you can bring the students in and do something good for them. That's rewarding. It's rewarding for them as well as us. I can't say enough about supporting our youth in Leominster and Fitchburg.
How have been working with the band parents?
well, we have a very good relationship with band parents in both communities. The football teams from each community, Leominster, when we're in Leominster, the football players will come and work the serving line. Same in Fitchburg. The band parents provide a lot of the items we need. One from Fitchburg, they take care of all the bread for the toast. They're out there hustling for stuff for us, and we've really got a good relationship with all of them. The current administration and the band parents is just over the top.
Because this is a lot of food. We're not talking like it's not like a pack of bacon. And,
Oh, no.
you know, how much how much food do you think you end up buying at the end? when all
Well, we
is
get
said and
about
done?
50 pounds of bacon
Wow.
from sometimes up to 10 different donors.
That's incredible. That's
And-
amazing.
And of course, Chartwell's and CityScope in Fitchburg, they provide a lot of the foods now. They're providing the sausage, they're providing all the eggs, and various other things. In Leominster, they make breakfast pastries for us.
That's incredible.
And they're actually gonna have 3 of their staffers there, all right, to make sure we don't mess up their kitchen. And-
You
and
guys
we
seemed as
really-
shocked as I was. That is a lot of food. So, to switch topics, how has your season been with drum corps and marching band? How's that been going?
The season this year has been really great. The weather, usually it's rainy and we'll have 1 or 2 practices where we can't be outside just due to the weather. This year it's been perfect. We haven't really had to cancel anything. Everybody's been super nice. The show looks amazing. I really love our show.
I mean, I feel the same. Like, I think as like every season going on, like there's not something super bad that happens. It's like for the further we go on, it's like more and more fun. So
And now talking about waking up early, because I'm sorry, Elias, you mentioned it, but getting up early to do breakfast for the bands, what's that like? Is it like a regular school day for you? Or?
Yeah, it's like a regular school day, maybe a little bit earlier. When we go to Fitchburg, usually it's like a really early time because we have to, get there. But I'm fine with it. Free coffee, so there's no complaints here.
And you guys have to get up just as early to get this off the ground. What time do the volunteers end up showing up at the cafeteria?
Some of us get there at 6, all right, and then the bulk of them show up by 7, so we're ready to serve by 8. But this is just a little practice for you, because if you're going to be a Navy flyer, you're going to be up in the middle of the night strapping on that suit, fella.
Yeah.
So the date for the actual event is November 24th. And if you want to get in touch with anyone from the Rotary Club, we have that email. Anything else you want to add? Any closing comments?
We have it on Facebook, don't we?
We have it on Facebook.
Both clubs, right?
Both clubs.
And we're just looking for a good turnout. We did right around 800 in Fitchburg last year. We hope to do better in Leominster. We need good weather, and Leominster High has easier access than Fitchburg High, so we expect to get an even bigger crowd this year.
So that's November 24th at 8 a.m. at Leominster High School. All right. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any events that you want to be featured on CityScope, please reach out to me, Scott Kurland, Executive Director of LTV. You can reach me at scott@leominster.tv, and thanks for tuning in.